The government has approved December 2nd, which marks the Lao National Day, as the date for the official opening of the Laos-China railway line. The cabinet made the decision at its monthly meeting for August that ended on Tuesday. The cabinet meeting, was chaired by Prime Minister Pankam Pavan, has approved December 2nd, which marks the Lao National Day, as the date for the official opening of the Laos-China railway line. The opening of the railway line, which links the Lao capital of Vientiane to the Chinese border, will be done on the 46th anniversary of the Lao National Day. The Lao and Chinese governments had previously agreed to formally open the rail line on December 2nd. Reports have said that locomotives, electric multiple units, trains, and other equipment will be brought in to conduct the first trial run on the railway line in October. The cabinet meeting also asked the National Task Force for COVID-19 Prevention and Control to prepare more treatment and quarantine facilities to cope with additional Lao migrant workers expected to return from neighboring Thailand, which have been affected by the serious outbreak of COVID-19. Many Lao provinces, including Central Savanakhet and Kham Muon and Southern Champasak, have been overwhelmed by COVID-19 patients after many migrant workers flocked home to escape the impacts of the outbreak in the western neighbor. The cabinet also approved in principle a report on progress made in attempts by state departments to become financially self-sufficient. The cabinet has permitted 5 state bodies to pilot this scheme.
2. กองประชุมยินดีด้านหลักการรับรองเอาบทรายงานการจะตั้งปฏิบัติโครงการก่อสร้างทางรถไฟลาวจีน
Addressing a new conference shortly after the meeting, the government spokesperson Tipakon Chantavongsa said the cabinet has asked the relevant authorities to identify additional potential departments to implement this scheme.
กวดกาคืนปัญหาที่ยังคงค้างให้ละเอียดเพื่อสุ่มใส่แก้ไขและป้องกันบ่ให้เกิดปัญหาต่างๆตามมาภายหลัง
The meeting also asked relevant sectors to amend and formulate legislations to facilitate and manage the implementation of the scheme. During the 2-day meeting, in principle, approval was also given for a draft master plan to promote and develop startup businesses and a report on the construction unit price. A draft development plan for the processing industry and handicrafts for 2021-25 was also endorsed. The meeting approved in principle drafted amendments to 3 laws and a newly drafted law. The 3 draft amendments related to the law on the government, law on telecommunications, and law on budget. The newly drafted law on advanced technology was also debated. The 4 drafts will be submitted to the National Assembly for approval in October. A draft decree on casino business management was also approved.